Well, they look like colorful candies, but authorities say they're a ploy by drug dealers to target your teenager.
Yeah, they range from edibles to drug paraphernalia that look like toys. And now there's a new task force going after criminals who sell these dangerous drugs to kids.
And Fox 5's Jacqueline Schultz joins us now with the details. And Jacqueline, this task force is actually aimed at a big portion of the metro area.
Yeah, and all those agencies in that North Metro part are joining together. They're joining and creating what's called the Johns Creek Alpharetta Forsyth Drug Task Force. 18 officers and deputies are going to work full time to take drugs like these off the streets. And in 3 big busts, they say those criminals either sold dangerous items that looked like toys or candy, and even sold to local high school kids.
I would think they were lifesavers.
Look like erasers. They look like candy for sure.
To parents and many adults, they're colorful and seem like candy or toys. But deputies warn what drug dealers in one part of the metro market to teenagers and authorities have seized are actually drugs or drug paraphernalia used to consume THC, which gives a very powerful high.
This task force since January has taken out 3 of the largest dealers that we were aware of selling into our local high schools between these 3 jurisdictions.
Forsyth County Sheriff Ron Freeman tells us how agencies across the North Metro are working together to stop the flow of dangerous drugs and take down those who target teens, and created the Johns Creek Alpharetta Forsyth Drug Task Force. 18 agents now work together to crack down on the drug trade and go after more dangerous substances like opioids and cocaine.
Our dealers who, whether they're selling THC edibles, whether they're selling marijuana, they're also selling. We find pills, we find Xanax, we find Percocets, we find other opioids, we find cocaine, we find methamphetamine.
What concerns authorities is what else dealers could sell to kids. Earlier this year in the affluent Aberdeen neighborhood in unincorporated Sewanee, deputies say they arrested the Coleman family, a mom, dad, and 18-year-old son, for numerous charges related to dealing marijuana and THC. Deputies say what really concerned them: 18-year-old John Coleman would sell drugs to nearby high school teens. And most recently in the Cumming area, the task force arrested Erica and Kevin Pope. Investigators say they found those colorful pods that hold THC, as well as other dangerous drugs and a number of guns.
They're going to sell you whatever they can sell you to make money, because that's the business they're in. And our business is to put them out of business.